Good day everyone, and welcome to this segment in this design course. This is the voice of Ego. In this segment course we shall be looking at a simple ebook cover design. Alright, not necessarily an ebook, a book cover design, because this can also be printed. Right now, this is the front page. The way you do the front page is is also the way you do the pack page. That is the sizing, the colors, and probably the fonts to use. You just rearrange it where it ought to be, probably the author's place, and you see you see already made works and you get your inspiration from there. But without further ado, let's head on to our Pixel Lab. Of course, if you have been following through this training from if you have been descending, or should I say ascending, bit by bit, step by step, you will know that one of the common thing we're using is the default size. However, this is a book cover, right? I'm going to be using the size it needs, right? Especially in relation to the site you're going to be using to mock it up, to bring out the beauty in it. All right, and this is not the size. So this is the size used, and it may differs depending on the mock-up you use. For example, if you take another size to another mock-up site, they may cut part of your book away, and try to fit it. So you always want to look at what the size it's demanding before come set it. Or you can just set the random size like this one, and it will always fit, or it can fit to what you're doing. So the OGC is setting up your ebook, the page or the cover you want to do. All right, so next thing is to get the color right. Color, of course, is red. We used red, right? Red colors. All right, and here red color, but a lighter red. Okay, but we use this. Okay, so now let's exchange this. So okay, let's take it back. So we have to come here and do it like this instead. Okay, you can see you can work on these angles depending on how you want your lighting to be, or where your lighting should focus on. Then you notice that this place is light while this place is dark, and that is the concept we want to give here. If you look at this, right? So let's go with this, right? Let's go with this. This is a red gradient background. Now we worked on our gradient. The next thing we do is to input our text. Now we worked on red because we understand that okay, this is a book, and according to research, red has to do with hunger. It has a way of making someone hungry, making someone attracted to food. It really has influence in that area big time. Okay, so let's use this dieting and food. Dieting made easy. Of course, this was not the font we settled with. We can go to our this font. Okay, let's use this. Okay, dieting made easy. Question is in the middle. Dieting. Now I want to distinguish it. Dieting made dieting made easy. So let's give our shadow, but let's reduce the opacity and reduce the blur to for it to in a way clinch on the background, so it have this effect, right? So the next thing to do is to add our subtitle, 10 proven ways of how to lose weight. This is also a work of copywriter. Lose weight. without, you know, then align it to the middle. Now, 10 proven ways on how to lose weight. What are the words you want to bring out? Proven ways, and what? Without rigid dieting. You want to make the proven ways that, okay, these are proven ways. Speak loud. Okay, sorry. Speak louder. And also what they are afraid of, not of doing, what they're afraid of doing, that is without rigid dieting. Some people want to lose weight, but sometimes you say without exercising, but they don't want to go into that. So you want to preach out what they don't want to go into more for the book to stand out. Okay, so we are heading there. Okay, let's put this just for the effect. Okay, you can see. Okay, let's just, the spacing was worked upon. So I think the next is to put in the name of the book. This is a simple book flyer design. Sorry, I said flyer, book design. Okay, so we can put it as Navis. Navis is one of my favorite fonts. Okay. Then the Philip can take yellow or white. Okay. So you can see we have worked on, at least we have worked on the main thing. So the next thing is to bring in a picture that portrays it. Depending on the person you're designing for, does the person want does the person want the face, that is the picture, but the person just wants something simple? Does the person want a picture to portray, or does the person want his picture to be on a book? So however you're designing, you design according to what the person wants. You ask questions, and so you don't design wrongly. Okay, trying to get the size of. Okay. So next thing is to just stroke it corner, so everything can come out. Okay, so let's reduce it a bit. Let's reduce this a bit, right? Mid easy, let it go up. Let it go up a bit. Go up a bit. Let's go up a bit. Alright, so we have gotten there. So I think the last thing is to do is just to add some feel to the book. Okay, which was also gotten in our download button. Something like spark of fire, this. Something like this at the background, but it's not going to speak much. Then reduce the opacity some to 21. Okay, so this is what we have here. Instant replica of the book. Let's shape this up. There's no time trying to get it perfect because this is a tutorial. All right, so let's save our work. All right, this is your first page. Let's save our work. We want to just go straight to what mockup. You come to the site called, there are many sites out there, so you would always get your hand in numbers of sites. So this is one particular site which is called Mockup Pro, www.mockupbro. Okay, So just look for the mock-up that suits you. Okay, you can see this is also another form of mock-up. If I decide to use this one, it will mock it up perfectly on this book, right? But that is not what I want. Let's use the one we used, the normal one. Let's go to print. Okay, I hope it's in print. All these ones are for business cards, stuff like that. Let's try to look for a book. Okay, this is a book, but this is not what we're looking for. Let's just keep on looking for the book. Okay, so yeah, we found it here. Let's click on it. Click on it, right? When you click on it, you upload. Come here, click on upload. Okay, let's hold on a bit. Okay, so let's go to camera, browse. So this is what we just saved here. So let's click on it. This is what we did and we saved. So you can see now, if it was not the size, you will see that some of it would be cut off, but you can as well adjust it, but it may not be too good. So you can see that this one just went perfectly without so let's crop and continue. Just a crop and continue. We're not adjusting anything. It's all good to go. Or if probably it wasn't reaching the edge, you can just zoom it and let it fit perfectly. So you can see that we have this book here. So the next thing you want to do is probably change the color for it. So you just come here, background color. Let's just put, is it red or yellow now? We should put, let's put yellow. Let's put yellow. Okay, so this is okay. Yellow, let's make it yellow so it can, if you look at it now, it's not so much bringing out the beauty of the book. So you want to make it a light color because red is already a dark color. So you just work it out here. Okay, let's see here now. But I hope you get the gist. So if you want to settle with this, you want to still work it out to yellow, just do whatever suits you. Then you click on download button. Immediately you download on it, click on download. It downloads and saves to your gallery, and that is how we arrived at this simple book cover. All right, so if you want to make the back cover, you go ahead to also make it. Look at what works, and you're good to go. Thank you very much, and see you in the next class.